When you first install SERP Shaker, the very first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump over to Settings, Permalinks, and decide what structure you're going to use. Normally we use post name. That seems to work really well for us. But if you want to do something a little bit more complex involving categories, you could do something such as having the category beforehand, before the post name. So making it category / post name. Basically, the idea with that is you're trying to do something such as having the state as the category and then the post name just be the city, and maybe you have even a parent category, which is the actual theme around the site. So just, if you're doing more of an advanced silo setup, we give you the option for that. But if you just want to go ahead and get set up and do a quick build, the easiest thing is just to make sure you have it as post name. So once you do that, you want to save those changes. Now the other thing you want to do is you want to decide what SEO plugin you're going to use. If we jump over to Settings and Tools, you'll notice that under SEO options it says if you want to use Platinum SEO, you'd go ahead and enable it. Now we do have Platinum SEO bundled in with the SERP Shaker. And we've had a few people using it before, but we also noticed that some people are having errors. And in the past, we've used Yoast SEO, never had any issues with it, with the exception that if we had Yoast SEO enabled while we were doing the buildings of the pages or the post, it was really slowing down the build process. So now we've made it to where it doesn't have that slowdown anymore. The only thing is that Yoast SEO needs to be disabled while building. So if you don't want to bother with Platinum SEO, I noticed a lot of people are having issues with it, just leave it like this. You want to jump over to plugins. You want to go to add new plugin. Just search for Yoast SEO. Go ahead and install that first one. And I'll take you through a few of the settings. But then we'll actually deactivate it because we do not want to have it activated or active while it's doing the building. So here we have this SEO new option that pops up. These are all if you want to do Alexa, Bing, Google Webmaster, that kind of stuff. Or if we jump over to titles and metas, usually the main thing that I put on here is the no index subpages of archives. For home, you're able to set up a home title if you want. Post types, the same thing. Usually what I do for post is I delete everything else and just leave the title here. And then that's the only real changes that I do on that end, is just making sure that I delete everything else. And then basically what you want to do is you want to jump over to plugins and then go down to WordPress SEO and deactivate it. We do not want this active while we're building out the site, or it's really going to slow down the build process. So what we've done is when you're adding a shaker page, which is the template page, and you want to use specifically Yoast SEO, this is where you're going to put your Yoast SEO title and Yoast SEO description, because those are the two main things that we're using Yoast. The other nice thing about it is that Yoast does have a sitemap feature and all that, but the main reason we're using it is to be able to use our own title and description. So now we have it built into the post. So you build out all the posts, whether it's 15,000, 20,000, however many you want to do. And then you jump, once you're ready to make the site live, you jump over to plugins and you activate it. And all those titles and descriptions will show up like they're supposed to. And then you can do other stuff with Yoast, which is generate the sitemap and do all that other stuff. So we're just giving you two different options there, but those are the main things you need to do when you first install the plugin. You need to decide if you want to use Platinum SEO, which we bundled in with it, and if you do put in Platinum, let me just show you real quick. If we do have this enabled, save these SEO options, and let me just refresh the page here. Actually, go to Settings and Tools. We'll notice that it's enabled now. We'll see this little Platinum option show up. And it's very much the same options, but when we go to add a shaker page, we'll now see a new box for this Platinum SEO. So just depending on how you want to do it, both ways work real well. Some people have had issues with Platinum SEO just not working well with their theme, whereas I know Yoast works really well with every theme out there. So it's completely up to you, and we're just giving you those two options to use.